What's your opinion about open relationships?
Close them.
Oh my gosh, we're finally alone. Good morning, everyone. Stop. I'm obsessed with this room. I'm obsessed with this window. I'm obsessed with this mirror. I'm obsessed with this little eating place thing. First things first, I do want to ever so slightly get ready a little bit so I don't look like a roly-poly while I'm talking to you. Because right now, I feel like roly-poly mode, and if I saw you in person, I would curl up into my little roly-poly ball. So I'm gonna get ready for a second. I know that specifically the girlies and the gays who went to Bed Bath & Body Works in middle school. Wait, Bath and Body Works. Did those two stores think about it when they decided to both be named the same thing and both always be in the same malls? This is the menthol lip gloss. I'm telling you right now, I don't know why we let this go. Usually I come in with some thoughts prepared, but oh my gosh, it's a brand new pen. Stop. Circumcise the pen. Ugh. I don't know why I'm in the mood to be so formal today. I did my makeup. I just grabbed the notepad and the pen off of the counter over there because usually I come in ready with some thoughts to just spit out at you. But today I'm just kind of freeballing it. I wish I had those special little rocks that all the girls have that make you, I don't know, like think clear or like manifest love or whatever. But I'm just gonna write down like the first 5 words that come to me. Suddenly, I don't remember English. I guess I can only think of 3 words that describe how I'm feeling today, and that is floating happily and peacefully. That's where I'm at in life. I am just a floater. How do I articulate this to the point where I don't sound like a crazy, crazy person? I've been wearing contacts since I was in the 5th grade, and you get those little floaty things in your eyes, and they're kind of annoying, but then you kind of look at them and you're like, wow. You just float around aimlessly, not much direction. You're at peace. I currently don't have a home base. When I think about, where is my home base? Morgan, looking at myself in the mirror. Where do I live? Where is home? Sometimes I'll meet guys at a bar and they're like, oh girl, where do you live? And I'm like, please don't ask me that question. I've had little bits and pieces of a home base kind of spread out across the country, okay? I am playing tic-tac-toe. I live here, X marks the spot, 3 in a row. Sometimes we're in a line, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. I'm playing tic-tac-toe across the damn country. I am slowly making progress into getting things closer and closer together. I have my house that is currently in shambles in Colorado, and I'm in a big mess with the contractor trying to figure it out before I can hire a new contractor. I still don't have a permit. Am I gonna be able to live there anytime soon? No. And I've, come to terms with that. It's gonna happen one day. Today is not that day. Then I have down here, I stay with my parents majority of the time. I just moved all of my stuff out of my Los Angeles apartment. As much as I love that apartment, as much as I had a good, great, grand old time there, the chapter is closed. You do not even understand, well, maybe you do, the amount of satisfaction that I had on June 1st when I didn't have to send a payment to a person for an apartment that I barely live at. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I felt like I was Paris Hilton and I could go to the mall and buy anything. Like I just have this extra chunk of money sitting on my bank account that I have budgeted to, get sent out every month, and I just get to keep it. Like, oh my gosh, let's, call Trinity. We're going to the club. That chapter is closed. The house that I have that I'm waiting for, that chapter is paused. So right now, I'm not thinking about any chapters. I'm in like the 0.5 of a chapter, like there's chapter 1, there's chapter 2. I kind of, rerouted from both of them, and I'm like climbing up the spine of the book. I'm creating a brand new chapter 1.5. This is chapter 1.5. May we have a round of applause for chapter 1.5. Okay, I don't know what has happened in the past week, but I've had an entire mental shift that it is not sad that I don't have a home base. I can go do essentially whatever the fuck I want. And that is pretty cool. Circling it back to the eye floaters. The eye floaters, they, you know, they're just peaceful. They're happy. They're floating. I am peaceful. I'm happy. I'm floating. It's ever so slightly fun and exciting that every week of my life, I don't exactly know where I'm gonna end up. And I'm gonna go searching for a little bit of a shift in perspective, a little bit of shift in situation, a little bit of va-va-voom in my life. Currently, and have been living out of a suitcase or 2 or 3, you know, depending on where I am. I kind of collect things, drop things off, collect more things, drop more things off. But I kind of just live out of a suitcase and I kind of just float, and right now I'm really okay with that. I'm gonna have Trinity come over tonight and we're gonna have a little soiree. So before our ever so special guest arrives and before we can have a party with you, me, and Trinity, I'm so grateful because this video is going to be sponsored by one of my favorite sponsors all time, Chef's Kiss, to ThredUp. So the concept that has proven to be the most important in my life right now is when I buy a clothing piece, I want it to be very versatile and very interchangeable so you can knock 5 outfits out of one piece within the span of 2 weeks. Best way to find amazing things on ThredUp is 1, use the size filter so everything that you're seeing is your size. 2, type in brands that you know you love. Brands that you're already into, you know? If I want to show you some of my favorite things that I have picked out. Welcome to my life. Contender number 1, this is a super cute dress from the brand Superdown. I got it for only $19.99, but sometimes, you know, Girl Up the Street wants to be all spicy. So this is a blazer from Christian Dior. It makes me feel way more fancy than I should be. It's like, don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't think about me, don't understand me, I have to go. But rule number 1, they always come back. This is a denim jacket from Levi's. This green jacket is my favorite thing that I own right now. It's from the brand Akira. I got it for $23.99. I like to show you the little back. I like to show you the little sleeves. It's cropped, it's fuzzy, it's cute, it's on trend. I kind of feel like Blair Walnuts. We have the same base for an outfit, but sometimes I just like to throw on a little sweater. You know, you're ready for all seasons, you're ready for all events. This guy is the spiciest of them all. I feel like this is what I'll wear when I sue my contractor because it's like, she looks nice, she looks kind of dumb, but she'll attack. The gist of ThredUp is that it's just an online thrift store. It makes shopping sustainable and secondhand, super easy, super fun. If you are interested in shopping on ThredUp, which you totally should be because it's my favorite place to shop, and people are always surprised when they ask what I'm wearing and I say that I got it from ThredUp. I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's a super secret thing, but now it's not such a super secret thing. So you can get 30% off your first order plus free shipping. My code is Morgan because that is my name. Thank you so much to ThredUp for sponsoring this video. I'm going to wait for Trinity to show up. Maybe I'll go get a few snacks for us so we can, I don't know, entertain our company like a normal person. We'll see. Just pick.
Drunk,
Just pick one.
crunk, and funky.
It looks like we're about to film an OnlyFans video.
We are.
Oh, get the cherries, get the cherries.
Where?
Yep.
Mendocino Chetties. Wait, what is it?
I poured my Make It Grey Goose into a baby Grey Goose bottle. And I also
Oh my god!
I didn't know what we would want. I didn't know what you would want, and I wanted to make sure that my guest was happy. We got the Let's Get Deep expansion pack. I don't think you need the expansion pack. I think you can just start with this one if you're really trying to get into some business with someone. Do you want to sit like closer?
Hell yeah, I do.
It's
Want to touch feet?
not yet.
Dude, I remember one time I think I tried to like touch your feet when we were sleeping.
Dude,
and
Trinity's always trying to cuddle me, and I'm like, I'm not that type.
No, Morgan's the type that puts a long ass pillow the size of our bodies in between us, and she says, "Don't fucking come to my side." Oh yeah, Morgan does not fuck around with the bodies touching.
So my family didn't grow up like hugging and stuff. I don't like just
Morgan's
anyone.
not like an affectionate toucher. Like, she shows her affection in much different ways than like hugs and like fugs and.
Can you open this?
You know what? Morgan used to make fun of me all the time because
Why?
I was like, "What's up, homie?" And now.
Oh my gosh, every time I hang out with Trinity for too long, I start talking like a frat boy. Seriously.
Stop. What white lie do you tell most often and why?
That I didn't see your text.
Oh, she saw it.
If I tell you that I didn't see your text, that's a fucking lie.
I agree.
Sometimes I'm just simply not ready to respond. You
Yeah.
know, like sometimes I have to think about it. Sometimes I want more information. Sometimes I just need a couple minutes. Like
Yeah.
maybe I'm in the shower or something. Like I read it while I was in the shower, but I need to like get my hands dry first. But I was talking to this guy once. He was always pissed off, and like a couple months later, I looked at our messages and the red receipts were on. And I was like, how did the red receipts get turned on? I didn't turn the red receipts on. I would never do such a thing.
So you think he hacked you?
I think he turned them on in my phone when I wasn't looking.
What white lie do you tell most often? Someone asks me, are you okay? And I say, yeah. But I'm really not. How do you know when you found the one? We don't know. We don't fucking know. Rip that card up because we don't fucking know.
You know what we know? When we found the one, but they never find us.
We're like, oh, we're getting married. And they're like, no. Oh, full ass
Question mark.
Hey, let me take you on a date.
Sleep over at my apartment
Every night.
and we're gonna be
And
this
yeah,
fucking
ooh.
close. This is casual.
It's casual.
Nothing but casual. So to all of the men listening, you know what us ladies are always thinking? A plus B
Equals relationship.
does not equal casual.
If you don't want to have a relationship, then stop A plus B in us.
What do you like the best about your life and the least?
Really making the neurons click in there. What I like most about my life is that I have probably one of the best support systems. I feel so much love in my life. I always have somebody there for me, whatever I'm going through. Good, bad, happy, sad, whatever. I'm serious, I feel so much love. Are you gonna cry?
So nice.
What I like least about my life? I'm a broke bitch and I make a Chick-fil-A sandwich an hour.
Okay, you know what's really interesting?
What?
Is mine is the exact opposite.
You don't feel love and support in your life?
Let me explain.
Okay.
What I like the best about my life is that I have somehow come to a position where I can be financially independent. There's a different type of stress I have now than the stress that I had when I was working at On the Border and I was like, oh shit, I can't pay my car insurance, what am I gonna do? You can do nice things for yourself and you can do nice things for other people. Okay. What I like the least about my life is oftentimes I feel excruciatingly alone. I don't like to be alone. For a person who spends a lot of time by myself, that's kind of an issue.
I will say we give each other so much euphoria. When we leave each other's presence, it's almost like this serotonin in our brain is like, it's just like depleted.
It's gone. I would say that's something that people don't know about me is that if I'm alone, I get really sad.
She does. She
really
can't
fast.
be. She can't be alone like at all. Well, she can. Like no, she can't. She can function, but if it's for two. I was literally like on the plane, like we just saw each other like 30 minutes ago, and she's like, I feel like my soul has left my body. She's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
We're about to be 25.
In 2 months.
In 2 months, we're gonna be 25. It is really hard to make a new friend. I have my one friend and I'm content with that. But I see people all the time that have like these big, massive friend groups. They're going out to the club every weekend and they're all dressed up with all their girlfriends. And I'm like, where the fuck did you meet all these friends? That's what I always wonder. Or what I've been saying for the longest time, every time a bitch has every time a girl and a guy have a wedding, I'm always thinking, how in this world do you have so many people to invite to your wedding? If I wrote a list for my wedding, that's it. Trinity plus mom and dad. Plus
Not your brothers.
siblings. You know why you should marry me? Because I'd be a really cheap wedding because I have 6 people showing up.
If you're a guy out there and you want to marry me, we're eloping in Vegas at the shitty chapel that my parents got married at and my grandparents got married at, if it's still there.
I think I would have a wedding, just don't expect any of my people to show up. You're gonna have to carry the weight of all your friends.
And you can pay for it too.
What were you like in high school?
I was weird.
I was excruciatingly mentally unstable. You were a hot bitch. Every dude wanted to date Trinity. Every dude wanted to date Trinity.
Literally, Morgan was on Varsity Palms, and she like was friends with all the like football guys and the Palms girls. When we were in high school, I kid you not, like Morgan was working double shifts at On the Border, working at the freaking lifeguard at the reservoir, and it was like, oh Morgan, like we're gonna go out tonight, and she was like, sorry guys, like I can't afford it. We had to send her a care package in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Because this bitch tried to live on $20 in a week. And she couldn't. Okay? So we sent her beans, rice, oatmeal.
That
and
was
$20.
the best day of my entire life. I think I have seen both sides of life.
Yeah.
And the conclusion is I was depressed either way. So. Okay, next question. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh, Dylan O'Brien.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He was so hot.
I have an extremely specific type. Every single guy that I like looks the exact same.
They're all the same. Dark hair, dark eyes.
The Jonas Brothers.
Yep.
I loved Josh Peck. I loved Patrick Dempsey.
Guy from You.
Oh, he's hot too. I feel like whenever we walk into a bar, you could look at all the guys there and figure out which guy I would like because they all look the same.
Oh.
What 3 words would you use to describe each other?
I would describe you as creative, very caring, and you are like absolutely like a genius with how your brain works.
Really?
You're better than Einstein, bitch. Just the advice that you give to people, you give me like such a logical perspective on anything that I'm feeling. If I ask you something, I'm like, damn. She wants to understand like why people are the way that they are. You've read so many books. You're brilliant.
To get to my 3 words about Trinity, very, very big heart.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry, Morgan.
I think you have the biggest heart of anyone that I've ever met. Passionate. The 3rd one is loyal.
Yeah.
I'm
a ride or die bitch.
Yeah. Trinity makes decisions based on emotion.
Yeah.
And I make decisions based on logic. And I think we're both to the extreme side. So I think that's why we need each other, because sometimes I need to have like a little more emotion towards people. And sometimes Trinity needs to have a little more logic.
No, I agree.
Someone said if you could move to a foreign country for a year, where would you move?
Sicily, Italy.
I would go to Czech Republic.
Yeah, you've been one too.
I think I'm destined to be in the Czech Republic. Have you ever had an STD?
No. What's your opinion about open relationships? Close them. Fucking lock it up with a lock and close it up, baby. Monogamy only. We don't fuck around with the open shit. Close it. Fucking close it. Close it like a fucking zipper and put a fucking lock on it with a code.
For tonight, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night, bitches.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Haven't been here in a while. It has gotten so green out. I'm drinking a little energy drink. It is the next day. Surprisingly, I'm not hungover at all. And surprisingly, I actually didn't drink that much last night with Trinity. I was just enjoying my time with my buddy. I was really liking the idea of filming right here, but the tree is giving me Conjuring vibes and there's bugs like flying up my nose. Welcome to the beginning of chapter 1.5. You might be thinking, Morgan, what the fuck is chapter 1.5 and what exactly does that entail? Like, what kind of journey are we going on? And I would love to have an answer for that question, but I think the whole point of having a chapter 0.5 between chapter 1 and chapter 2 was that I don't really know what this chapter entails. What I actually have planned for the next week, because I have whipped out the good old agenda and I've started making a plan again. I have booked 2 trips. I'm gonna go to DC and I'm also gonna go to New York. You know, I have the time to get out right now. I'm not financially tied down to my apartment anymore, so I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go exploring. I don't know, the closer I get to 25, the more just waking up every day feels like a simple little joy. I'll see you so soon. I love you, and yeah, I'll see you next week. I'm excited for next week, so bye. I just wanted to say thank you again to ThredUp for sponsoring this vlog. Again, you can use code Morgan for 30% off your first order plus free shipping. Okay, I love you, bye.